half a dozen militias and regiments, reliving the 1770s, much as things were right here on Long Island soil.
In 1775, the unit that I represent went to Canada. These were guys from Suffolk County. In 1776, Long Island was captured by the British. Almost all the records that belonged to this regiment were burned so as the British couldn't find them.
If it's true that some of the details have to be filled in by today's revolutionary recreationists, it's not without a lot of hard work. Living in a camp like this isn't easy, especially on a day like this. It is very hot out here, and it looks like you're just about dying in that suit.
It is. The men years and years ago used to have to fight in this kind of weather, and quite often battles were stopped after a while because they just on several occasions wished to push on after a victory and pursue the British. Men, just the heat and the horses, were just not able to. And it feels like that today, and when you get into this hobby and you dress up like this, you can see why.
Now this is the high life. This is an officer's tent, and it was considered so much more luxurious than the other quarters in camp that they actually had an armed guard out front. Of course, by today's standards, it's pretty awful. Not too many creature comforts, maybe a couple of pewter mugs and a bottle of rum, perhaps. But no ice machine, no microwave, and definitely no cable TV. For women, bubbling cauldrons were the battlefield, and most people weren't all that happy to see women in the first place.
General Washington didn't want us around. He was annoyed that we were there until the end of the war. We got a half a ration of food, and from our half a ration, we had to give our children a quarter of a ration. Very hard. It was either this or stay back at home and get ravished by the British.
It's all very historic, very realistic, and very comforting to be living here, now, that is. At the Brookhaven Town Fair, I'm Rick DeLisi, News 12, Long Island.
Hot day to be at a fair, but it looked like a lot of fun.
Nobody fell.
Guns aren't fired. A lot of smoke.